Hi, welcome in. We're watching we're watching Nicole and Sila still. Just setting it up to make sure that things are viewable. Hey, Gypsy Warrior, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so thank you for coming. I'm so excited. So yeah, so I am finally able to speak. Yay. Hi there. And let me lower Nicole and Sila. They're just wrapping up their show. So yeah, so I'm finally able to speak. So I'm excited to be here. Um, and we're gonna try to take it slow. Oh, so cute. So Nicole and Sila are on screen right now. And hey, Kiwi, come on in. Hi, Connie. Welcome in. Welcome in. So as you all may know or not know, wow, you're like up super late, Connie, and I totally appreciate it. I know it's a way for you to support all of us, so I appreciate that you being up this late. Yeah, so as I was laying in bed, couldn't do much. I gathered some paints and stuff, so I I did a lot of sunflowers because I wanted to be happy. Thank you, Con. Oh, you're so nice. And so yeah, so today what I wanted to do was just chat, just keep it mellow. So someone said if people don't want to watch paint dry. Well, that's kind of what I want to do. So feel free to um, you know, go to sleep if you must or whatever. But I appreciate you being here. So yeah, as I was saying, hi LG, hi everyone, come on in. Hi Nicole and Sila. I was watching your show, super awesome. And Jilly, thank you for being here. Art lover, Vicky, hi everyone. Yeah, so I'm super excited that I can finally speak. And yeah, so as I was in bed, sick, big time, I gathered some paints and brought them close by. And so I did a lot of paintings of sunflowers because I wanted something happy, something that evoked life instead of me just laying there. So anyway, so yeah, so what I wanted to do today, it's basically ask you guys to watch paint dry with me. I want to varnish my paintings because I haven't varnished them, and so I want to varnish them today. Hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow's the showcase, right? Yeah. So then tomorrow I can show them for the showcase, which would be super cool. But I wanted to tell you sort of how I varnish, and maybe that's helpful to anyone. I'm not sure, but so sometimes I use the Krylon spray varnish, the UV archival varnish. But this time I wanted to use this one is Liquitex semi gloss varnish, and what I do two parts gloss, one part distilled water, and then thank you. Yes, I much better, much better. I had 20 days of heavy antibiotics, and that helped me a lot. Yeah, because when I went to see the doctor, I couldn't speak. So yeah, so anyway, so yeah, so what I love about using this method is that I can just brush it on lightly. And I like brush strokes. Like I like being able to see brush strokes and stuff. So I wouldn't be afraid if I'd actually showed some of the brush strokes. But I mean, it doesn't always. Now, the other thing you can do is you can use this method as well. And you can use like an old like t-shirt, like super used t-shirt that's soft, or kind of like uh, for Nicole's Sila, what is your youngest daughter's name? So probably like some of the yarn that she uses for the dog toys and stuff would probably work well too. So if you just use like a soft t-shirt, you can also varnish using that. and that won't leave any brush strokes and stuff. So yeah, so it's super awesome. So you can kind of see that it leaves a little bit. It looks kind of cloudy and stuff, but that will dry clear. So what I do, I usually do two or three uh what is it called, rounds of varnish and stuff. Yeah. So, and I like this because I like this method, especially with bigger paintings that I can't take outside to spray. So yeah, so just using it like this works really well. So yeah, so hopefully, this helps you. Again, it's Liquitech Basics semi gloss varnish, and it's 2 to 1 ratio. And look how easy it is to just varnish it, right? But this one, like I said, you just have to make sure it's not touching something else when you varnish it. Super quick. And then once it dries, then you can do another coat. Usually it dries within like 20-30 minutes. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I mean, I literally was sick for a whole month, so so it may seem like a lot, but it really is not that much, because I spent a lot of time so sleep. Um, yeah, it really got me, and we really can't figure out what it was. Really, it was just a really strong infection and in my throat. And so yeah, but I'm excited to be able to talk, and have energy, really, because I had no energy at all. But yeah, so I'm excited to be back with you guys. I would watch you guys sort of lurking because I just didn't have the energy to like to even um, you know um, chat. Sometimes I try to every so often when I was feeling pretty good. I try to, like, especially like the rate trains, like especially if I started one, I tried to just write the whole thing. Like last Thursday, I was so like, my aim was to chat with Monica and stuff. I literally fell asleep probably like, I want to say maybe like 27 minutes, around roughly around 27 minutes before her show started. I was so bummed about that. But yeah. Yeah, 2 to 1 varnish with yeah, no, two varnish, one water. It's just still water. Well, I mean it's this water. I'll show you. It can be any brand, but it's just water, just clean water, not like from the tap or something. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like I said, like so you can do as many rounds of the varnish as you want, depending on how glossy you want it to look. And like I said, I like brush strokes, so I'm using an actual brush. But there's you can also use an old really soft t-shirt, like a piece of it, and that also helps a lot. Hey, thank you, Vet Rat. Come on in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So yeah, so the bigger ones I'm gonna set down there. I have a drying rack down there. So yeah, so like I said, um, yeah, so this is really simple. You just make sure you get. I mean, if you miss a spot, no big deal because you're gonna go back and do another one. So no big deal. You'll be okay. And the good thing about the climate where I live is super hot and it's super dry. So it dries fairly quickly, and then I can do a couple more coats and kind of be done with it. But I try to do them at the same time. Yeah. Oh, my day's been pretty good actually. I've been watching all the shows and stuff. Um, I've been lurking, if you will. um, yeah, it's just there's just so much creativity here. Like I loved, like, dude, Kathy in her pumpkin. Like, yeah, like I think that I'm gonna be using that a lot because my mom loves those kinds of pots and stuff, and we always buy them, and they're so expensive. But now that I know that I can make them as it doesn't look too expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna make her a bunch of those. yeah, so super excited about that. And of course, watching Zila do her jewelry is fantastic. And then watching Amanda do her little tags is fantastic. And so I actually also had that same project set up, but since she did it, I don't want to do the same thing also. Um, yeah. So that's kind of what I want to, or what I'm doing is making tags for whoever buys stuff during the showcase tomorrow. I'm going to be making these Christmas tags that are on what is it, particle board, and on one side is like super like Christmassy. Some, it says something like "Welcome Christmas," or I have different ones, and then on the other side, then they'll be personalized for whomever buys the different things. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, so and then when so I keep dipping in there, and so the danger is if you don't let your paintings dry before you do this method, sometimes your varnish can start getting picking up color and stuff. But so long as you're using sort of the same um color palette, it'll be okay because you're basically just reinforcing whatever color you had. Oh yeah, yeah. I hope those tags come out pretty good. Let me just move this to the drying rack on the bottom. And yeah, so yeah, I was definitely in a sunflower type of mood. But yeah, how are you guys? I mean, how are things? I know right now, like I was telling, oh gosh, my memory sucks. You all know that. I was telling someone's like, yeah, right now money's tight for everybody because, like, I know, especially like with my nieces and stuff, they're having, like college fees are due right now, and everyone is like shopping for stuff for the dorms, and yeah, yeah. So I don't know if you guys are into that, but yeah, this is a tough time during the year because of all that. So yeah, so if you can do like some of the stuff that the girls were like looking to buy and stuff is art. And it's like, dude, you can make your own art. So I love these trains because even people who hadn't done arts and crafts before might get inspired to do it themselves, and they don't have to spend the money on them. They can they can do it themselves, and they can teach others to do it themselves as well. So yeah, and I'm super excited. Oh, thank you, thank you. So yeah, so super excited and thankful to Amanda for putting this together. It's a lot of fun to watch all kinds of creativity happen on Mainly Made and Knickknacks, and yeah, so it's super cool and appreciate. Yeah, because we're all super busy and don't necessarily always connect and stuff. So these rates are perfect so that we can get to know each other, get to know other people, and sort of the art that they do. It's fantastic. Yeah, I love this one. So these are the paintings. Uh-oh. This had too much of the varnish. Let me just sort of clear some of it out. Yeah, um so I painted on on paintings that Julian and I had worked on before. I don't know if you, oops, sorry about that. I kicked the stand. So Julian is he's called King Julian. See, he signed the bottom here. Yeah, so I had no mercy. I just grabbed whatever canvas was next to my bed and painted on it. Yeah, so this one was we do pork painting on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is called Loopfit Line Art Studios, and he likes to go live on that on YouTube. I mostly like to do videos, and yeah. So when we get together, we'll do videos. So sometimes we'll do lives and stuff. And so yeah, so he'll sign at the bottom. So it has his signature because his signature is the backdrop. And then I also sign if I paint something over, then I'll sign it, and then we'll explain in the back um, that the background is collaboration with King Julian, who's 8. No, he's 8, right? Or did he just turn 9? He may have just turned 9. Yeah, so yeah, he's a little man, little artist there. Some of his paintings I have for sale um, in on Knickknacks, and on Mainly Main I just have stuff that is done by me or like a collaboration between him and I. Um, yeah, so but I'm excited to have you guys all here, and you guys are still here. What? Yes, I appreciate you guys staying by and basically watching paint dry with me, right? I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And and Vanessa, uh yeah, that bouquet of flowers. As who was it, Kathy, that was saying, like, you're like, what is she doing? And so I wholeheartedly expected you to, after you put all the shapes there, that you were gonna like spritz it with water and it'd be like a watercolor sort of experience. Yeah, I had no clue what you were going for, but it was fantastic. Turned out really great. So yeah. Thank you, Connie. I'll try to be more mellow when I speak. Oh yeah, no, and yeah, I love Connie's art. I I think is genius. Like, yeah, others may try cotton, spun cotton and stuff or whatever, but I mean, I learned it or learned about it from Connie, so I will always think that's the original. And yeah, I love all the figurines. They're just so cute, and the mushrooms, of course. Love all the mushrooms, and of course, owls are my favorite. And oh, of course, the raccoons are like super cute. That little fighting scene is really cute. So if you haven't seen Connie Create's store, take a look. She has so many fantastic little figurines, and they would be perfect for like Christmas decorations. Yeah, and she does them like from scratch, like no, like for example, like for me, like so like I bought this. I mean, I do stretch my own canvases. Like once I'm done with like whatever, and I don't want to use it anymore, then I'll take off the painting if I don't like it that much. But yeah, but I buy them, the canvases. So there's always like a piece that it's not made exactly by me, like the actual wood frame is something that I purchased. Um, yeah, so I don't do like full on from scratch. Although I mean, I made frames, but that's for the bigger pieces that I paint on actual canvas using the wall as the easel and stuff. So, oh, Vanessa, are you gonna try the spun cotton? Yeah, it's like super intriguing. Like, yeah, and so Connie also does crochet, and she did a live from a farm or like an Airbnb where she showed us how to make a granny square. And so I tried mine. It was not great. She told me to send her a picture. I did it because it was so not like hers. But I'm gonna keep trying. And when I get better, I'll send her a copy. Yeah, I had never done granny squares. My mom doesn't do granny squares. That's not something that like our culture really puts together that I know of. So, well, at least my mom never had never done that. So yeah, I know. I know. I mean, it just it wasn't great. So I didn't want you to laugh at it. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So I like this one. So it was a pour painting. It was so we were turning the cake stand um as we were pouring. It came out really cool. And then but like I said, desperate measures, whatever that saying is. I was just so bored, but I didn't have enough energy to like literally do other stuff. So I was just like gather as much stuff as I could. I want to have like an easel that goes on the bed, which is really cool. And then it has like a little compartment for paints and stuff so that I could put it aside when I like was not feeling great. And then when I had energy, then I just pull it out and just paint a little. And that made me happy. I want to say that once I actually had a little bit of energy and started painting, I feel like I started getting better. And so, yeah, so when we say art is therapy, it really is. Because then you can just be doing this and not worry about anything else. All right, so I think I covered it. I mean, there's probably corners and stuff that I can get to towards the end. So um, appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Actually, I usually don't ask or get suggestions for my stuff. As was it Connie that says that she likes things to be in a particular way or whatever. Although she did ask for suggestions. So like this one I really like. So this one was a Dutch pour. So we were blowing it out and stuff, and I really liked it. It looks a bit muted because the idea was to put resin on it and stuff. So anyway, so I painted this sunflower, which I love because I have to love it since I painted it. Um, but I'm not wanting to put like a green leaf on it. All the other ones have a green leaf, so I don't know. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe I won't put a leaf. Do you guys think that would be a good idea? Because it kind of has the green there and has the green there, so it kind of gives it that look of having a leaf there. I don't know. So yeah, so I'm not sure if I finished that one or not. I'm just moving my chair. I'm gonna move the paintings in the back just to make sure that they're not touching because I don't want them to like dry on themselves. So anyway, um, so I'm all good with. So I varnished that and let me put it. And so the great thing about putting it in, I have these cups. So I get these from Amazon. You can get like 25. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, it kind of to me it felt like it was the way it is. Yeah, it feels finished, but then I was like, well, I don't know. Yeah. So and for that one, I think I am gonna go ahead and do the resin because I think that was gonna bring out those colors in the background. So anyhow, so I finished the varnishing, and so my next project, I want to hear from you guys. Like, haven't like, I feel like I've been out of it. I want to know what's going on. Well, we heard Connie's been busy making the lovely mushrooms and birds. Hello. Oh yeah, those birds are look fantastic. I'm excited. I want to say that I did a pre-bid on the birds. So yeah. Oh, and today, um, Nicole got an amazing, amazing mushroom set. Yes, lucky Nicole. Oh, and I forgot. So Zila wanted to. I probably should have done something for Zila specifically. Um, so too late. Sorry. Oh, it's probably her bedtime too, right? No, sorry, not sorry. I know, no worries. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic, and I was like, well, I thought to myself, I was gonna try to keep. Oh, and do you use like my ladybug nail polish? I did it myself with acrylic paint. No, the red paint is actual nail paint, nail polish, and then I just put little dots of white paint. Um, because I was bored. Yeah, so like I said, I was thinking about, I'm just gonna go all out, but then I thought, you know what? Connie could probably do another one. And we don't have to fight over that one. So yeah, but I hope you love it because yeah, they look so cute. Super lifelike. Oh, so I'm also partaking in this lovely beverage. The doctor said no on these, but he's not watching this, so it's okay. Yeah, he said that that carbonated beverages dehydrate you. So yeah, but I love them. You love mushrooms too? Yeah. Oh, you forage for them? That makes sense. You talked about the wetlands and stuff like that around you guys. Yeah. Oh wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, but always be careful, because some of those mushrooms look like they're edible and stuff. But I know, I know, Connie. I know, especially right now when I'm still just out of doctor's care. I mean, I still have one more appointment with him. We still have to figure out what happened there, but I'll move this further out. So, anyways, okay. So, in addition to the painting of the sunflowers in bed because I was sick, I also made many a spooky bracelet uh, for the showcase tomorrow for Halloween and stuff. I also have the mini charms and stuff. So anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do now. I appreciate you guys. What time is it? Oh, half an hour. Yeah, and the other thing too is that since we could also call it done anytime because there's no pressure and like prolonging in it because we have to like rate anybody because we have no time constraints and stuff. But I am going to be trying to make so you guys know that all the bracelets that I make come with what I call the magic wand, which is basically helps you to be able to put it on if it might be a little too not a little too small. It just helps you put it on. It makes it super easy. And so yeah, so the bracelets are done, and it's just a matter of making the wands. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I know, and that was the thing. I told him. I asked him. So, how can I avoid like losing my voice and stuff? He goes, stop talking. He's like super funny. Like he's from Venezuela, who came to the U.S. and in Venezuela they do medical school in English, so yeah, so there's no problem in terms of that. But yeah, he's super funny and like yeah, his uh his take on bedside manners are it's a little different. But since my mom really loves being able to speak to him in Spanish, um, then he's gonna be our doctor or whatever. But yeah, yeah, he's like, yeah, when he's like, so when he was examining, my tonsils were like straight out shot, like, yeah, like he called them rotten. Your tonsils are rotten. I'm like, dude, what? Yeah. So, anyway, so what I'm gonna try to do is, I'm gonna be doing charms that are somewhat. Right, Connie? You need to write a strongly worded letter to him. No, no, he's really funny. He's amazing, um, and he's really kind to my mom, which is really what's important. Yeah. So in terms of the charms that I'm going to be using as is stuff that's sort of like animals that are related almost to like to Halloween or like the fall and stuff. So yeah. So I'm using this one. I used a little owl. I have many. I don't recall exactly all of them. I also have like a little saw. I'm trying to remember where the saws are for like the Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah. So that's sort of what I'm going for. Stuff that's kind of creepy-ish that would be related to that sort of things. Okay. So the idea is that let me show you. I'm not sure if this one actually fits me, but I'll try. So like what you would do is you use this magic wand. It's not done. The magic wand's not done yet, but you put it onto this one, right? I'm gonna do even though I'm right-handed. Where is it? Yeah, the other way. So I grab this with that hand, right? And then I think this one might be a little too small for me. But basically, what it does is it helps me pull it there, and then with this, and then once you've closed it, then you can just unattach the magic wand, and then you're good. I haven't put the charm on this one, but yeah, that's kind of how they work. And so I put one in each one of the bracelets, even if I know that like the person that got already has a bracelet or has like a necklace from me, because you never know, people might lose them and stuff. But then also they're also, you can use them in other, you don't have to, doesn't have to be bracelets that I made. You can use them for whatever um jewelry you have where you need a little help to close it. Yeah. So I think that's kind of special, if you will. And the other thing that I do is so that like I make them big enough so that people with bigger wrists and stuff can wear them. But then also like if you have a smaller wrist than what what they're made, you can just close them anywhere because they are made with double wire, so they're not gonna break apart. And then so you could make them smaller and stuff. So yeah, I really with the bracelets. I mean, I started doing them because I couldn't wear especially like the stretchy ones. Yeah, because like they'll stretch and be able to go in, but then after they're like cutting off my circulation. So so that's why I started making my own. And then so I made them big enough so that it would fit most people. And then I came up with putting them on the wire so that way you can always close them off smaller. And because I put a charm at the end, so basically it just looks like it's a hanging charm. It looks, I don't know, I like it. I think it's kind of cute and stuff. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate it. So yeah, so let's see. Yeah, because I got some charms. Where are the saws? I probably should have just pulled out some. Oh, look, an axe. That's very Halloweeny, right? Was this? Oh no, I think might be like a. I thought it was an axe, but it's not an axe. I think it's a hammer. Oh, I have all kinds of tools, but not the saws. Yeah, but yeah, but that's the idea. It's like trying to do. Oh, you have smaller wrists. Yeah, and the other thing too is also like, oh, look at that cleaver, right? That would be good too. Yeah, so these are going to be kind of gruesome. Yeah, so I also put, like, if you see the description of the bracelets, that if you once you buy it and you tell me, you know what, my wrists are between this and that, then I can take off some of the, I'll rework, not rework, but like basically I'll rewire the bracelet and take off beads so that it fits well. So I don't want it to be super tight, but I also don't want it so loose that it falls off. Um, and so by you being able to attach it, then that kind of works. But then also if you just want it to be, just exactly for your fit, you just let me know how big you want it to be, and then I can totally do that before I send it. And it doesn't take me much to do that. So you just let me know, and then I can do that. Many people have told me to do that. Also, because I have so many charms and stuff, and the vision is not exactly great right now. I have the magnifying, so that helps a lot. But sometimes I just do random um, beads, not beads, but charms. And so if you really love all 5 inches, yeah, that's like super small. Um, and also, like, I have made this one for Cindy's granddaughter. Um, it's a smaller one. She said she wanted to be super colorful and Halloweenish, like, because she likes it. So I put like a little ghost. Yeah. So if you let me know how big you want it and stuff, you can also. I also have a couple of custom made ones. So if you wanted to, you can also order those. And for those, you can choose a number of colors that you want, and then I can make it specifically for your color scheme and stuff. Yeah, I love putting effort into this because when I'm doing it, I'm not thinking of anything else. I'm not thinking, oh my gosh, how much school did I do and I can't be an engineer anymore. And stuff like that. It's just all I do is I just can just be present with the making of the bracelets. And yeah, so with these, like, I have a lot of turtles. Like this time I wanted to make sure I have plenty of turtles. I have turtles, I have seahorses, mermaids, fairies. I have a ton of fairies. Oh yes, I love the fairies. Let me see if I can show you one. Oh, look at this one. I don't know if, if I'm showing it the right way, or so there's one with this that's in a star. Yeah, lots of different ones. Let's see what's. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, and then I also got some for Christmas, so I'll be making some Christmas bracelets as well. And then I think I brought the wrong charm organizer because my bats and my spiders and stuff are not here. Um, so yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Also got a lot of Celtic symbols. I have a friend who's Irish, and yeah, so different people inspire me. Yeah, I know it's super great distraction. You could just same thing with art when you're just doing it and not thinking of anything else is perfect. And yeah, because you could just you know be one with the painting. And my brother's physical therapist uses art to try to regain pathways for his nerves to be able to do stuff that he was able to do before. So I know that art does miracle stuff because yeah, he's a lot of the doctors are always like in awe of how much function he still has when he's not supposed to based on what happened to him and stuff. And I credit the art and his physical therapy for therapists for thinking about that because my brother had always done art before, and so by trying to do it now, it basically tries to force his brain to like remember and a whole muscle memory. So, anyways, yeah, art is fantastic. So if you can do it, hey Amanda. So if you can do art, and start doing it now. Um, like basically train your brain so that down the road, if anything ever happens, you have like, or do something else. Like you could, was it? I think it was Vanessa that talked. Was it Vanessa that talked about being like a musician in church? So I think, yeah, if you do music, whatever it is, um, just be in the habit of doing it. So then down the road, it just makes things a lot easier for you and stuff to be able to regain mobility and function as well. So anyway, so yeah, so like I said, I didn't bring. I mean, I could make any kind of wand because magic wand because I mean I make bracelets all the time, so they don't have to be Halloweenish. So yeah, so okay, well, why don't we do a couple more? But yeah, this is more or less all I had set up for. Like I said, I was gonna try to do the tags, and that was inspired by Heidi Podgery or something like that. Podgery. Anyways, she did last week during the Art Therapy Thursday. She did a show where she did some little envelopes and stuff. I was so inspired. So then I started doing that. I brought out. I've always collected like you know the good size of Christmas cards or birthday cards or whatever. And yeah, so then I worked on several. Let me see if I have any cards that I've done by recycling. No, I don't think I have them here. Yeah, but I've done a couple dozen cards by recycling. Let's see if I have any of them started. No, but look at this, and it's so cute. Yeah, so I have, yeah, so I always collect. I always collect. I've always collected. So I started based on the inspiration. Um, I was going to be working on some tags for as thank you gifts if anybody purchases something from me tomorrow. But I'll totally understand for the showcase that like times are tough right now, so it may not happen. But I wanted to be prepared. But yeah, but I still will do that. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being here, um, watching my my ladybug nails. Yeah, so that's I want to call it a night. I don't want to overexert myself since I will have a show tomorrow for the showcase. Trying to remember when my time. I want to say like 7:30 maybe. Um, Thank you, Connie. Yeah, you too. Sleep well, and thank you for the sacrifice of staying out this late. I appreciate it. And then I also have on Saturday. I'm part of the holiday mixer and stuff. So hope you guys can. Thank you, Gypsy Warrior, for being here. I appreciate it. And yeah, so just I wanted to keep it chill and stuff. I used to do shows Mondays and Wednesdays on Knickknacks. The Mondays Makers Mondays was on Knickknacks at 9:55 Eastern. No, 9:55 my time, which was 5 minutes before midnight Eastern. and then on Wednesday I was doing them here, but then I got sick, and anyways, yeah. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Well, not hopefully, dude. I'm gonna be watching everybody for the raid train, right? Hope you guys all have fantastic shows. We'll see you guys. And thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. So bye. Thank you. Besitos. Besitos, everybody. Have great, great dreams tonight. Appreciate it. Let me see if I can rate anybody. If anybody wants to stay, but I oh, there are people still on. What? So there's J&A Investments. There's Rediscovered Resells and Macy. I don't know. Okay, so one is a pop up $5 star jewelry. There's hmm. Let's just. Do you guys have any any preferences? I never seen a show by Macy, so I'm thinking Tough Girl. Oh my God, besitos home. I'm so glad that you're here. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're fantastic. I appreciate you for always being super supportive and for lurking. I appreciate it. So, any well, let's go with Macy. I appreciate you, Tough Girl, for being here, and Linda for watching later, and Julie and Gretchen and Larry and Angie and everybody else, and my sister, of course. Okay, let's raid Macy because I've never seen a show from her before. So let's and raid.